Greetings everybody, Placone here. It's Labor Day, so happy Labor Day. But we don't really care for labor much in the United States these days, do we? I don't think so. Just look at those McDonald's workers that ask for a living wage. Look at what happened to them and look at the way they were portrayed in the media. These days, someone will work 2 or 3 jobs just to get by, and if they use any kind of state assistance whatsoever to help them along the way, they're deemed as lazy. If you're self-employed in the arts, the IRS can try to deny you the tax write-offs you're entitled to by law if they decide that you enjoy your job too much. And on this particular Labor Day, we're waiting for Congress to come back so they can vote on military action that apparently Americans are half and half on, though I have yet to see any credible poll that indicates that that is in fact true. The people don't like it, but we don't care. So since Labor Day is apparently a thing of the past, I have a suggestion on a way to kind of revamp and reinvent the holiday. Memorial Day for the working class. Go out and interview someone, maybe someone that lived through the 60s or a similar time period that had a union job that paid them a fair wage and treated them properly. Find out what their lives were like. Find out what their quality of living was like, what it was like during those times. Maybe kids can write a report on it and turn it in on their first day of school that following Tuesday. Now, I'm not necessarily implying that everything should just completely go back to the way it was. I know that that's not necessarily possible. Times are different, things have evolved, things have changed. What I'm getting at here is that if we take a minute to reflect on what really made this country great at one point in time, we're going to realize how much we lost our way. You know, in the United States, it used to just be a common understanding that if you worked hard and you did your job and you pursued excellence in your work, you deserved a living wage. You deserved to make enough money to survive. Were laborers getting rich? Not necessarily, but they were making enough to live. And now the middle class is being gutted while CEOs take home bigger and bigger paychecks. The entrepreneurial spirit was encouraged because that was what the United States was all about. It was all about you can do whatever you want if you work hard. Now, the entrepreneurial spirit is being crushed because the people that really run this place don't want any competition. There was also a common understanding that for the idea of a democracy to work, an experiment the United States claims to be, there needed to be a certain amount of social welfare, meaning people needed to have enough food in their bellies, they needed to have shelter over them, and they needed to have access to health care. Say something like that today, and you're called a socialist or a communist or some other term that Fox News misuses on a daily basis. I think if we reflect on some of those principles that used to kind of just be common understandings before they were assigned some regimented political ideologies by a media that doesn't care about us, maybe, just maybe, we could start reversing what I see to be a really ugly trend. But those are just one person's thoughts, so take it as you will, and have a happy Labor Day. This is Placone signing out.